welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the UAB Blazers and the USF Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Well, guys, the Bulls head coach told me before the game, his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Blazers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Alexis. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So USF's offense will get first crack at it today. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of his passing attack. Offense in a bunch formation.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power forward. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team. And he is option number 1 for the squad.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
They make the stop, and they had to work for it. A nice little juke, and he'll have 7 on that one. Got 8 on first down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. That's caught. It's Odom. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Picks up the first down. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's first and goal and looking for the first score. Trying the run, it's Collins. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulled down for the tackle.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, South Florida. And they have the first points of the game.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
He'll bring it out. It's Simpkins. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So UAB's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. This guy will get some carries, Braylon McReynolds. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles. He can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Makes the grab. It's Klein. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Burton. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Blazers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They're working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quickly complete.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down, breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Bulls have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, it's Isaac. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult, but you need your players to step up.
Touchdown, Bulls! Quick strike through the air for the score.
It does not take this offense long to get going. We've seen 2 drives. We've seen 2 touchdowns, David. They are so explosive. They've got so much speed all over the field, and they're lighting this scoreboard up early.
Hey, you better find some answers defensively. Right? You better find a way to slow them down. And how about this next possession for your offense? Like, coming on the field, you can tell. As an offense coordinator, you got to feel it. Like, my defense is not holding them down right now. We got to put together a drive, get some points on the score in this next possession.
The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Quick spin on the run.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Catch in the middle. It's Brown. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. From the gun, running back on the move. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the 1st. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Blazers are rolling down the field. Looking to throw, it's Burton. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Spins away from the defense. and he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Blazers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete on the right side. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th. Looking to throw. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He'll try it again. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Blazers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Blazers. A pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Off play action. Here's a heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell into him.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. Got enough for the 1st. There's a crease. He's at the 20. And he ran away. Defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulls. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute. I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Simpkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turning it on! That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Caught by Smith. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Blazers headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
And the Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the air, it's Burton. The throw, fires to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, UAB. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on fourth down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on second and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. They'll run the counter. Oh, what a move. Got a little grass. Touchdown. Oh, this crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far, giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
The keeper on the option.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end, crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become, as we're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rock.
Wide open spaces. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The give from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Blazers look to do some damage. Red zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. It doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
It's 3rd and 5. Running to the left. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run inside. It's Isaac. Here's a little room there. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play.
There he goes. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Isaac. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Bulls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. He's going to run it. They'll force him. After a solid pickup on the play.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. He's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Tigers coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game at Raymond James Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Blazers moving quickly to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Just keep slinging it. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more up. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. A little screen to the running back. Inside the 45. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Isaac. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, USF.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. This USF offense will open this drive right here. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Isaac. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Under fire. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Bulls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Van Buren. Makes the catch. Runs through a man. He might have space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. On the ground, it's Isaac. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll go right back to him. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Bulls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Coming out with it, it's Holmes. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Hand off from the shotgun. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Blazers in the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Using the quick game. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They make the stop. And how about that spin move? Turn that into an 8-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try to get it through the air. Unleashes one deep. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Blazers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The closer you get to the end zone, the more aggressive I'm going to become. I'm going to take away the quick, easy stuff, and I'm going to blitz and bring pressure and put him on the quarterback and get him on the ground like...
Touchdown, UAB! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodgers. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's going to take off. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Mims. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Burton. He'll pull it down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Blazers want to crank the tempo. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Got it behind the line. It's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is a...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Fires on the move. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Unloads to the wideout. Got it. Touchdown, Blazers. And the comeback is on.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side. Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. So, David, we win the game.